What if, right now, today, we could imagine a path out of poverty for a transformed Africa? What if we could catalyze new ideas, new actions, and new futures in communities across the African continent? What if we could start today to draw a roadmap in just 48 hours? What kinds of catalysts for change could we imagine? New evidence, our signal, meaning he who does not know can know from learning. New capacities, our signal for initiative, dynamism, and versatility. New rules, our signal for examination and quality control. New stories, our signal meaning what I hear, I keep. Join us as we find our voice, for until the lion learns to speak, tales of hunting will always glorify the hunter.
We have a lot to learn from our partners in other parts of the world. For example, in the areas that I am in, agriculture, I think that Africa needs to learn a lot from how countries in the Southern Asia, countries like Brazil, are able to make it and are able to feed themselves. Even within Africa, how or what is Cote d'Ivoire doing better than maybe Ghana? Or what is Nigeria learning from Ghana? What is Ghana learning from Kenya? So the more we get people engaged globally on the same platform, the more ideas are generated, the more we learn the best practices across Africa or across the world, and the more we are able to initiate better programs.
My name is Nana Chrissy and I'm playing Catalyst for Change. It's a very, very massive game. And my player name is Francis. Today I've learned so many things. I've learned more than I contributed, and it's so great.
Capacity building in the area of education. How do we develop when the greater masses are still in the dark? As our first president, Nkrumah, would describe it, we need to develop by educating the masses, not really about rocket science, but really about basic education, whereby the ordinary person will be able to have access to basic education. From there, people can just aspire for greater heights, and I believe that combining issues of education and social and religious transformation, we can really turn the fortunes of Africa around.
So when I was earning $100 per month and I was a school teacher, I was happier than I am now. You know? When I was a school teacher, I had a house. The school was paying my electricity. I had my salary, and I felt rich and I felt okay.
I think no one will be poor and happy, because if you need something and you don't get the thing, you will not feel happy. So how come someone can be poor and at the same time happy? My mom too have a vast land which she want to use for cocoa farming and all that, and I also want money to help her to do that, but the money is not coming. So that's also one of the problems. So until I've achieved that, and I'll never be happy.
You will never be happy.
You do need some inequality in order to have a progressive society. So you need to be envious of someone, then you want to sprint ahead and overtake the person. There's an incentive to compete.
Wherever you are, play some cards. Just keep playing the cards as the thought enter. It doesn't have to be fully formed or reasoned. You're throwing out ideas for others to build. It's the multiplier effect. What I would love to see when we go on the whole global dashboard, and I'm looking now, I am not seeing one African country in the most followed or the most played. And I think that's disturbing, because this is our issue. Once again, we're out of the conversation about ourselves. We are the ones that are poor. The people talking most about it are the ones that are not poor. And then they're the ones that will have the most ideas and find the most solutions. So we must engage.